drift in place. When they had a large, packed pile, Nellie used the shovel to carve into the side of it. Sammy labored to remove everything she dug out away from the opening. Together they hollowed a dome, and then Nellie cut a ventilation hole to the surface, and they crawled inside. Digging into her pack, Nellie pulled out extra gear to sit on: a tin survival candle, 2 canteens, and the greasy sack with the grilled cheese sandwiches they had ordered from the restaurant. Then she used the pack to block the entrance.
"People pay decent money to stay in hotels made entirely of ice, you know,"
Nellie said. Her fingers were clumsy as she lit the candle and handed Sammy his sandwich.
"Don't think I'm going to go to this extreme for all our dates," she teased.
Sammy smiled as he scooched closer to her and warmed both his hands and the sandwich over the flame.
"It is rather romantic, other than the whole we might not make it out of here alive part." "Yeah, that does put a damper on things, doesn't it?"
Nellie said.
"That and knowing that Magnus has probably broken out of the vault by now. I bet he's getting ready to hand over all the Thomas clues to the outcast, and we can't do anything to stop him."
Nellie didn't know if it was heat from the candle or from her anger, but her face suddenly felt warmer.
"Who knows how many of the clues the outcast has already? I've got to warn my kiddos. Most blizzards last somewhere between 4 and 10 hours, Sammy said. "Even if the storm does end soon, it's probably not safe to hike down at night. It's going to get even colder once the sun goes down."
Colder was unimaginable to Nellie at the moment. Even inside the relative warmth of the snow cave, her mind still felt dull, and her extremities were numb.
"One way or the other, we should probably stay put until morning," Sammy continued.
Nellie didn't like it, but she conceded.
"Okay, we'll wait until sunrise, assuming the sun breaks through the clouds. You said most last 4 to 10 hours. How long could this blizzard last?"
Sammy dropped his gaze to the tiny flicker of the candle's flame.
"Some blizzards last for days, sometimes even weeks," he said bleakly.
Nellie glanced at the candle, too. The tin said it had a 6-hour burn time. Other than the warmth their bodies gave off, it was their only source of heat.
"Let's just hope that this blizzard is short-lived, and that by some miracle we outlast the storm."